My name's Fiona Isard. What I really take away from Success Day every time that I come along is that everyone's story is different. So you've heard from lots of different backgrounds today and stuff as well. And for myself personally, I was a swimming coordinator, then I wanted to do nursing. My mum did nursing, so I wanted to follow suit in that. And I love looking after people, which I suppose is a skill that you take into business. So I always use the term, I'm a jack of all trades, master of none, until I found Forever. I'm not a full master yet, but we are constantly learning. And so when I found Forever, myself and Nat, my sponsor, we didn't know each other, which is really exciting because it's like one of these things when you look in the room, the people who are going to come into your business and be massive game changers probably aren't even in the business yet. So would you agree that's quite exciting? As well, you hear of some stories of some of the tragedies of people have had in their lives. I'm not like that. I'm very, very lucky. My husband, so I was very reliant on Dale. He gave us everything. Until September last year, Dale had survived loads of redundancies. He's very good at his job, very good. Until September last year, he lost his job finally, like lots of other people have in the oil industry. God, today it's emotional. So, yeah, I would like to check. So, Forever for me has been a massive, massive boost of independence. For silly things, I'm obsessed with clothes, fashion, love all that. It's been able to have the independence to go and buy something when I want. If you were someone like me who's maybe, you had your person that you were able to rely on, but you needed that independence, Forever is that. Forever is confidence. And Forever is something in time that maybe not everyone will understand just now, but they will in time. Time is the best thing for everything in all aspects of life. And Forever really is that, because Dale is someone who, when my box came, was like, what is this? And I was like, nothing, like everyone else. It's just a wee aloe vera thing. It's just my own wee thing. Now it's turned into something massive, like a global business, and it's just incredible. Any tips that I would give for anyone is self-development is constant, and it's something, like maybe many of you, I didn't really believe in. Working on mindset and stuff like that I found was really cheesy in the beginning, but I absolutely thrive on it now. I find that listening to different audio tapes when I'm out in the car, because I try and keep myself as busy as possible, they massively help, because you can sink in. The only pain about it is you can't write it down when you're driving, obviously. Police officer in my team. The other thing is look for people who are going to be better than at this job than what you are. So I have drawn some amazing people into my life, people who are extremely organised, Rosie, who seems to be able to deal with people better than I do, Emma, who can multitask, even though her life is manic, Nat, who seems calm and confident all the time. You need to, when you know your own strengths, so mine can be when I am focused, when I'm on it, my work ethic is unstoppable, unbreakable. I'll put myself, like what Gemma said, to breaking point. But I can draw on other people's skills around me and implement them. So when I ask Kat how she's organised, and I see how organised she is with her diary and stuff like that, I've got myself organised. I've got myself a diary that I'll now live by religiously. Rosie tells me, you know, I can be really airy-fairy. I can be. I'm a bit of an airhead, hippie lover. But what I find is, you know, now I can be more direct with people. So draw on skills from the people that you work with, cross-line, up-line, down-line, sidelines. Draw on skills from them, and draw on lots of different skills from people like the Barry the Book guy outside. Grab yourself some knowledge and take it away today and make this year the best yet. Because if you're anything like me, which I'm sure we all are, because we've all been open-minded enough to look at the business and we've all made the commitment to come along today, then get yourself applied and make this year the best ever. You've heard lots of people say throughout today, this year's going to be the best yet, this year's going to be the best yet. But 90% of you might leave this room and you'll probably not do anything. Nothing will change. Has anyone said anything today that's made you think, that's it, that was the deciding to decide moment, and that's what's going to make me work harder? Because it's I think it was Nat that said earlier, or someone said earlier, about the people who you don't offer the business opportunity to. They're always just a no, 100% no. I feel really sorry for those people, because to not look at something like this when there's much more to life is really, really unfortunate. I'm listening to an audio tape at the moment that's probably gave me masses of focus over the last couple of weeks, and has seen me sponsor 3 people over 3 days this week. So I've got to recommend it. It's the 10 times rule by Grant Cardone. I can hear the pens clicking, I love that. And it's, I forgot the tagline on it, but it's like success, the difference between success and failure. Listen to it if you're ready for some hard talking to, because it's direct. But if you need it, if you feel like you're procrastinating a lot, then you need it. And he talks about how people retreat, or are you a retreater or are you an action maker? I know I'm an action maker, and I know that I'll be an action maker all this year, because I had a really good time spending time with my husband and my son last year. And this year is the action time. It talks about, if you're sitting here and like Lisa and stuff said, you were listening to about the amazing holidays that's on offer, and you think, I just don't know if that's me. That's a retreater's attitude. You can't think like that. You've got to get it in your mind, think about it every single day, get it on a board if that's what works for you, and focus on being there. Because if you're in this business, you'll probably have a slight kind of opinion on the law of attraction in which you believe in it. And so focus on it, focus what's given there. The training that was given today, you're going to take it away and implement it. Where I am in the business is because whenever I go along to training and I take something in, I go back and I regurgitate that training 15, 20 times over to every single person I work with. So the funnel, everyone in the Soaring Leaders team knows about Fee's funnel. It's not Fee's funnel, it was Emma Cooper's funnel that I learned at Greece, and I came home and I've done about 5 different videos on different team pages about it, and they think it's amazing. So if there was, say someone, well, I'd imagine it's Emma Cooper's team, so they'll probably be using it. But if they weren't, and someone, if Nat had told me to implement something and I hadn't done it, then it just doesn't make sense to me. Why not? Why don't you take away the training that's been given to you and pass it on to the people that you introduce? That's what we're in the business of. Learn and regurgitate, that's it. I hope that's helped.